Hi everyone, it's BDevine, and I decided to do a pick-a-pile message for you all. So if you're guided to this, welcome. As you could see by the thumbnail, this is number 1, this is number 2, and this is number 3. All of them are different decks. They are all tarot, however. And if you're choosing number 1, take a look at this deck real quick. I don't want to show you any of the cards per se because I just want to see if you're drawn to this. And we were using a smoky quartz. And then we have a little bit of an amethyst here, and I'm using the mystical creatures. And an emerald, and I'm using the Angel Messages Tarot. Okay, so 1, 2, or 3. You can watch all of them. You can watch 2 of them. You can just go with your first instincts, which is always the best. And I will timestamp number 1, 2, or 3. So I'll see you in your reading. Okay, number 1. This is your reading today. I may get the light on. It's a little dark in here. All right, number 1. See what advice comes for you. Oops, I am going to use a pyramid spread for each of the readings today. So I hope this finds you happy and well. Okay. All right. So this is your crystal. It is a smoky Lemurian. Let me get the cards ready. And of course you can learn tarot with me. I have a course completely ready for you to start. All right, let's get going here. What is it that's coming up for number 1s? We have the Emperor. We have the 2 of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Wands. Oops, we have the Star. 3 of Wands. And 8 of Wands. Whatever you're working on, okay, whatever you're working on, you need to know that it is going to be successful. It's going to have a successful conclusion. Now, I'm missing, oh, here it is. Okay. So firstly, with the pyramid spread, it can mean different things for different settings, right? So this one, I'm just going to overview number 1. So if you chose number 1, you chose the Egyptian Art Nouveau Tarot. And so we have a few different ways in which we look at this reading today. The bottom row is going to show what's closest to you, and the middle rows are going to show like immediate future, okay? I feel like there is some kind of situation that has been on your mind that has been focused on, one, spiritual things, two, other people, and three, connections that you have that are actually quite at a distance from you. So, you're worrying about, or not really worrying about it, but you're focusing on your spiritual pathway. And if you're focusing in the healing or the counseling or the spiritual arts somewhere, this is guiding you along that pathway much more intently now. And there's also this energy of someone who is at a distance to you that you're focusing your vibration on as well. But you're going to see a turning of events. Like, I really feel like there's something here for number one where things are going to change in your favor. And for whoever it is that you're thinking of or focused upon, it's like you're developing a new technique within yourself. And this is going to pay off. There is also a need to tell you that there is a lot of spiritual energy within you, with the healing and also with a connection to animals and a connection with your mediumship here. Maybe in the past you have been afraid of these things, or afraid of your mediumship, or afraid of being tougher, being more connected. I know that there are so many people, like almost 90% of people when they first come to see me or to speak with me or to have some kind of reading, healing, therapy, they're always just unsure of their abilities. They're like, what abilities do I have? How can I open my abilities? What's blocking me from my abilities? And there's quite a number of things that prevent you from going to the next levels with your abilities. Some of these have to do with the past lives, and also doubts, worries, fears because of those things that are actually, even more powerful in this life. But also there can be things from being a child, having nightmares, maybe getting some bad advice, someone doing some kind of spell upon you or some ridiculousness, and it stops us from opening more completely to all that we can do. But I can tell you here that it comes from a place of acceptance for the most part. Moving into your abilities has to be something that you're accepting as safe, because if you're accepting it as dangerous, fearful, kooky, weird, something others won't, like if you're worrying too much about what others think about you, you won't open it. If you're afraid, you won't open it. All of these things really, really matter as you're moving forward. I have complete trust, complete faith in what I do. I don't question it for a second. And that's not something that I used to do. I used to question everything, right? But learning that my journey was completely my own. Once I learned that, really, really let that sink in, nothing could stop me, because I was only in competition with me. And I didn't really care what anybody else thought of that, because people are going to think whatever they think. So it's time for you to open up all of your skills and abilities. If you need to know how to do that safely, please reach out, go to my website or email me, and there's help available, okay? Prosperity is definitely coming in, and you have changed that trajectory in your life by turning away from things that really no longer serve you and opening up to things that are due to come in. The juggling here, I'm not really worried about this particular card, because it seems to me that you've had to do this. You have had to be a little bit careful, but also this is leaving. For some of you, there is a need for you to know that you are strongly protected, that you have amazing skills, leadership skills, healing skills, so many different abilities that have come with you from past lifetimes, and things that you've also turned away from that are now going to open you up into new experiences because you've let some things go as well. Overall, this is going to be a special 8 weeks or so over the next couple of months. Christmas especially is going to be beautiful. And you may have a surprise coming or a surprise visit coming in the very near future as well. So look forward to that. Stand strong, number one. You have a lot of support behind you. You are a lot more talented than you're giving yourself credit for. And you are capable of so many more things. All it takes is acceptance and surrender into the divine, and work with your spiritual light team to enable these changes to really, really be apparent for you. A quick domino angel cards, which these are my own cards. So a quick angel message for you to finish it off. And we have Archangel Virtuel. This is the bringer of surprise. See? Backing me up. You're more than likely going to receive new clothes, jewelry, or things you've wanted but haven't gotten around to getting. This is a gift from someone else, and you will be amazed at the thoughtfulness of the gift. It could also indicate that you've been meaning to get something for a certain someone, so this reminds you to hop to it, right? Get to it. Thank you, Archangel Virtual, the bringer of surprise, lighting a gold candle or any kind of candle and dedicating it to Virtuel. The number 7, 6s, 2s, 8s, all of these are important for you as well. All right, you're on the right track. Keep on going. All right, thank you, number 1. I'm going to move on to number 2 so you can stick around, or whatever you want to do. All right, number 2, we have the Mystical Creatures Tarot. We have this beautiful amethyst quartz. So we're going to do a pyramid spread. So welcome. You can get your own personal readings with me at my website. You can learn tarot with me. You can get mentoring. You can get healing. You can have Akashic Records readings. Just about anything you want spiritually, I can help you with. Or you can learn through my courses as well. All right, Mystical Creatures. This is for number 2. And we are going to do a pyramid spread. All right, number 2, what the heck is going on with you? All right, let's get this so we can see the cards. All right. I'm just doing it like this so we can kind of see the cards, right? All right. An upsetting situation has been following you around. All right. So what I can sort of gather from this, and the bottom 3 cards are going to be, you know, what's been happening immediately and what's coming up in the very near future here. So what I can see is that there has been emotions that are tied to something or someone that was causing you to feel lost, to feel alone. You may have been working with or dealing with someone with deep and troubling dark parts of their life, and maybe their behavior was a bit of a surprise, like how they changed things or did things and flipped things, and all of a sudden you're in that kind of energy of like, what the hell is going on? This person's changing their mood, they're changing their mind, they're all over the place. It's like it's someone with great anxiety, and it comes across as sternness and anger at times, and it comes across as controlling. Now, there was a very, very dark attachment, okay, with anybody that has a mental health affliction, and has, troublesome, worrisome, constant depressive or anxious thoughts and feelings all of the time. It's not normal. It's just not normal. Now, there are many things that build up to this traumatic response in life, right? However, there comes a point when you decide to get help, and this person doesn't get help. This person just goes through life thinking that everybody owes them a favor. Now, you've had to get out of this situation, or at least you will need to. This person is full of illusions and delusions. It is time for a breakthrough in your life, and that is exactly what I feel now you have stepped into a little bit more. There's an awakening here of the senses. You have been through a lot. You're the type of person that doesn't often speak about every little thing that's happened. Some things you may have brushed under the carpet, saying to yourself, okay, well, nobody needs to know all of that. But I really believe that you have contemplated long and hard and decided that transformation has to begin with you. Now, as we look at this Page of Swords card here, this is the traditional werewolf, and the transformation of the person, and who becomes the werewolf, and at the full moon, apparently is quite a painful one. And I feel like the same applies to what's been going on for you. It's been quite a painful transformation. However, there is so much spiritual support, love, and connection coming in for you as well. A turning of events, a change in scenery, a connection with different types of people, a facing of the fears, and an understanding that it doesn't really matter how someone treats you. That should never define your worth. It should never define your worth, whether someone treats you well or badly. You have to understand that you are a sovereign being of light. And as such, you have command over your own space, energy, forward movement. You have command over all of your connections with Divine, and you can manifest things into your life. You can see yourself through the eyes of love, and you can push to your highest dreams, goals, and aspirations, because when you understand who you truly are, doesn't matter how someone has treated you. That is their projection of their own crap upon you, because you're the type of person that would emotionally absorb it. But I don't feel so anymore. I feel like this is no more for you. And you're healing, and you're being guided to move forward fearlessly, and you are being guided to look at yourself with the utmost respect and shake this off and dissolve those cords and move forward into your abundant, powerful truth and leave the pain of the past behind you so that you can, I mean, this music's really going over the top of me right now for some reason. This is important. Just know that if you can be going through all that you've already gone through, you can do anything. And you'll be an inspiration to other people as you do so. Wow. Okay. Thank you, number 2. I hope that that was helpful. And I will finish it with a Domino Angels card. Number 2. Archangel Metatron is with you, increasing your time with children. Births, pregnancy abound. So if you're wanting a baby, you're very fertile right now. A baby can also mean birthing in a new project or a new job or a new situation completely. It is a time of giving to others. A teenager might be going through a rough patch, so try to take a gentle approach with this. And many doors are open to you now, but if you hesitate, you might miss it. Be sure to take up any new opportunities and be brave. You can do it. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Lighting an orange candle or any colored candle to connect with Metatron. Threes or groups of threes may be important as well. Just know you're not alone, okay? And number 3, we are using this crystal for you, which is a raw emerald. And we are using the Angel Messages deck. So what do we need to hear? Number 3, thank you for being here. Number 3, doing a pyramid reading for you. Wow. Okay. And hopefully you can see all the cards. All right, so for number 3, wow, you have so much opportunity and connection, abundance coming in for you as well. Lately, there's been a pattern of cards. If you watch all of my card readings, I do shorts every day. I do TikToks, Facebook, everything every day. And what we've been noticing is that there is a connection with abundance being around. So this is for you, number 3. The Chariot has also come up a lot, and this can tell you about, obviously, recognition. There's all this recognition in each of this, but it can also point to something that you may have rushed past, or you haven't taken notice of as becoming important to you. So something that you have previously ignored tends to open up now in your life a little bit more. And perhaps you're going to know what that means for you, because this is a collective read. But because of your connection with building and developing and collaborating and drawing energy in, you've been working on some kind of project for some time, and because of your steadfastness, you finally, when you do finally release this, or you do finally come out with this to the public, or make your stand in some way, that it's very, very well received. The Strength card also comes up, and it's connected with 11 here in this deck. It's usually connected with 8, and it's connected with Leo. It's connected with the spine and the heart here. And this is talking about courage and compassion and perseverance, right? But it's also talking about, the Strength card talks about being able to do something that you didn't feel was possible, something that other people could not do, and you've been able to do it. The story in Greek mythology is about the Nemean lion that was going around, and it was killing everybody, right? And nobody could kill this lion. And it took one man who was brave enough, I guess, to work out that if he used raw strength and energy, then he could defeat this lion. Instead of using spears and arrows and all that sort of stuff, he actually used his bare hands to destroy this amazing, huge Nemean lion. And it was because of that sheer, brute, raw determination that made it happen. And also thinking outside of the box, where everyone went straight away for a weapon, an extension of themselves. In this particular story, Heracles, went and used his own self to defeat something that was almost undefeatable to others. Like it was just something that it was just too much of a challenge. So you need to remember, this is the energy that you also have within you of overcoming and taking up a challenge and seeing it through to the end. And this is going to be rewarded. A brand new opportunity or job is available here. If you've been waiting on a return, that's the words that I given to use. If you're waiting on a return, you won't be waiting much longer. And for some of you, if you have applied to get some kind of business loan or advance, this also looks like it's positive. Pay attention at the moment, number 3, to all of the things that are just falling into place. Things are just suddenly making sense and falling into place here. And also don't doubt yourself and what you're capable of ever again. Understand that you have so many angels, guides, and loved ones who are so proud of you for all that you've overcome and all the crap that they may have left for you as well, and making it harder. And you still have managed to come through with bravery and strength to the other side of things and lifted your energy, perhaps like you just didn't even know you had it in you. For others, there is an energy here of a message coming about someone's health, and it seems to me that there will be some kind of recovery or they're feeling better here. And also there's just a sensation of it's coming around, like this return. It's returning to you what you've been putting out there, and it's about time as well. Beautiful. Moving forward fearlessly. I am going to do a Domino Angels to finish this reading for you. Number 3. Archangel Zadkiel is with you, urging you to organize your finances. If you've had extra bills coming in and you've not had enough money to cover things, Zadkiel offers practical advice and suggestions. Even when we see bills, Zadkiel reminds you to keep positive, because there are blessings around the corner. Someone may offer you financial help, There it is right there. Don't be so prideful that you don't take it, okay? The number is 5. We thank Archangel Zadkiel. We light a red candle or any candle to connect. Notice the color red, notice the color 5, and thank Archangel Zadkiel for bringing peace and solutions into your life as well. All right, number 3. Well done. Congratulations. And thank you so much for listening. If you like these videos, let me know. Sending you much love, and bye for now.